Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are checking out Daredevil. This is season 1, episode 1. This is one that I've seen, bits and pieces of. I was very excited for the Punisher series, so checked out a couple bits and pieces of this to kind of get me there. But we will get to that eventually, folks. We are running through all of the Netflix Marvel series with Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Punisher, etc. to get all caught up for the world of Spider-Man that's going to be coming soon. So that's where we're at with this. Excited to take the ride with us.
Yeah, I have not watched this. Usually I love a lot of things Marvel, but I never really got into like Daredevil or anything. Like I haven't seen the movie or the movie Elektra. I know of the characters from, games and everything else when they get involved with like our main heroes. But that's all I know. So I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to jump into this series.
Yeah, I watched this one shortly after it came out. I'm kind of on board with Answer. Daredevil wasn't the the superhero I was most intrigued with, but I caught it. I feel like I'm going to be a lot like Mason Quinn here, though, because it was a one-time watch, over a decade ago, and I feel like I'm going to be saying a lot of I don't remember this part, but I have seen just the first season. But again, it is I watched it shortly after it came out, so it's going to be a nice refresh.
All right, without further ado, then let's go!
This is going to be an epic run, folks, going through all the Marvel Netflix stuff as we get caught up for Spider-Man.
Get out of my way! Get out of my way!
And we are doing it in the release order, or the chronological order.
Don't
Jesus
move.
Christ,
Okay?
imagine the fear as a
just
parent.
don't move. Somebody get us some help! Ready? It's gonna be all right. Just don't move. Don't move, okay?
Jeez.
Your boy,
What the hell happened here?
get out of the way. You saved my life.
Your son's a hero.
Oh,
Yeah, hazardous material.
like an acid.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Uh,
I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see.
Bless me, Father Christ.
Ooh, so terrifying.
It's been too long since my last confession. My dad, he used to come to this church back when I was a kid. He was a fighter, old school boxer. Lost more than he won, had a 24-31 record before he...
It's a lot of fights.
But he could take a punch.
sounds like it.
Jesus, he could take a punch. Yeah, guys he went up against used to say I was like hitting oak.
Swaffed.
Outmatched, my dad's strategy was to let him hit them until they broke their hands.
Brittle and crumbles under the pressure.
Yeah, that's not
He never got knocked
anywhere
out, my
remotely
dad.
close.
That oak.
I knocked down, sure, but he always got back up.
Always get up.
Was always on his feet when he lost. Every now and then, he'd get hit and something inside of him would snap. My grandmother, she was the real Catholic. Fear of God ran deep, you'd have liked her. She used to say, be careful of the Murdock boys. They got the devil in them.
Ooh, devil in him.
And you'd see it sometimes. In the ring, his eyes would go dead. And he'd start walking forward real slow. Hands at his sides like he wasn't afraid of anything.
That's unusual for a boxer.
Look, and he'd try to get away from it. My dad, he'd catch him and trap him in the corner. Let the devil out. And I didn't understand it. What he was feeling deep inside, I didn't understand it. Not back then.
But you understand it now? This will be easier if you tell me what you've done.
Pretty emotional start here.
So you're going to pull the old, I just have
I'm
to
not
come
seeking
right back.
pardon, Father.
Oh, I tell you, I just have to come right back.
I'm asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do.
Oh!
Yep.
What exactly are you going to do?
It's like forgiveness on credit.
That's what Antonio Banderas did in Desperado. Where I'm going, I just have to come right back.
Oh,
What the hell?
Jesus Christ.
Man, shut up. I'm getting $1,000 a head for y'all. You be quiet. I'll let you have a bucket.
oh, it's disgusting.
Gross.
Пошли! Заткнись!
Come on, let me hear you scream. Scream loud. Nobody gives a shit down here.
Look at him
Oh,
just.
waiting. Oh,
Oh, one and done.
yeah.
The guy just sitting there on the chair though, watching this.
You want to get involved in this fight?
No, it's just you usually don't like. That would be me. I'd be like, he's whooping three
Yeah.
people's asses. Am I gonna make any difference?
I mean, he's taking some hits though. It's not like he's coming in and just being the Terminator. He was.
No,
he
he's
got
no,
the shots in.
He's missed.
Oh.
Oh.
Dude's still just sitting there eating.
How many does he have left?
Oh, that's what you get for sitting there in the drink.
Stay on the lights. Flag down the first officer you see.
Oh, must had to reload.
Oh, this is where he's talking about his dad.
Letting the devil out.
Somebody who does what that
That's
man
what you
did.
get.
I shall not feel bad for even the slightest of seconds for him.
No.
So,
showing
Oak, I know
aggression.
I know my answer. What's yours? Because I didn't remember any of this intro start.
Look,
Bits
there's
and
going to
pieces
be
that I saw.
There's going to be, I think, a handful of scenes,
and
that
that's
I
why we're
remember.
watching it.
But again,
You're talking a decade ago.
it was a decade. And the thing with Game of Thrones is like, with Game of Thrones, there was such massive moments.
And it was an event, and
It was an event. You were waiting week to week.
yeah,
It was one of the last,
these they just gave you everything.
This was on Netflix. I likely binged it in a day or two.
Yeah, and then never thought of it
and then
again.
never revisited it. So again, I'm sure there's things I'm gonna remember, but as far as like, I have no idea how he gets his suit or what.
Yeah,
transpires
same.
there, or if that even happens in this season. You'd like to think it would, but I know not.
Well, they have him in the suit in the title sequence, so I'm assuming he'll eventually get it this season.
Well, I mean, but like, is it going to be episode 2? Episode? How many do we
Get
have?
the hell up. Let's go. We gotta meet the real estate agent in 45.
Isn't that the guy from Mighty Duck?
Yes.
Oh,
Do you have somebody in bed with you? The paralegal. Is it the pair over at... Never mind. I don't want to hear about it. No, I do want to hear about it. What was she like?
Violent.
I gotta get the blind thing going. It's so unfair.
What?
Very homely, might be genetic, no need to be charming. And she kind of told me she thinks blind people are God's mistake.
That's a horrible thing to say, Foggy.
I know. In this day and age? All right, shake it. I gotta go bribe a cop.
Gotta go bribe a cop.
But seriously, yeah. I gotta go bribe a cop.
that's how we do things around here, I guess.
Officer of the law, defense attorney. We're supposed to be enemies.
We've been enemies since we were 4, Brett, so let's not blame it on career choices. Secondly, I'm not a particularly good defense attorney. These are for Bess.
Please stop giving my mom cigars,
Shall I love us all?
Cigars.
You didn't do anything immoral. Just give me a heads up if something, interesting walks to the door.
You're right. It ain't the careers.
Thanks, buddy.
Wouldn't have expected cigars. Thought donuts,
For his
maybe.
mom.
She's gonna outlive us all.
Corner Suite has a view of the Hudson. You can flip a coin with your partner for it.
He can have the view.
I'm so sorry. I didn't.
Of course not.
Susan Harris, Midtown Property Solutions.
Matt Murdock. She just curtsied. It was adorable.
Susan, would you mind walking me around the space?
As I was telling your associate, this office was barely touched by the incident, which is why it's on the market already. The neighbors weren't so lucky.
The incident, is that what we're calling it now?
The Avengers incident?
It sounds so much better than death and destruction raining from the sky,
Yep.
nearly wiping Hell's Kitchen off the map.
Yeah.
Yep. The first Avengers.
We'll take it. Well, we will talk about it because we're not sure we can afford even this callous unless we make some changes to our current clientele policies.
My partner and I are having some disagreements over the direction of Nelson and Murdock. I believe we're here to defend the innocent.
And I believe the innocent includes everyone not yet convicted of a crime, as the law states.
Sensi's fancy terminal.
And my partner fails to recognize that as defense attorneys, we're never going to be able to keep the lights on waiting on a horde of innocent souls to stumble into our loving arms.
At this point, I'd settle for just one.
And here's our issue between the two. Oh.
Drop it! I didn't do this. I didn't do this.
Get on the ground!
I didn't do this!
Now!
Oh, God. Oh, God, I didn't do this. Oh, no.
Well,
I have to figure out who.
Hey, buddy.
Homicide. Female suspect found at the scene. Definitely qualifies as interesting.
She been charged yet?
Assistant DA hasn't made the call yet.
Do you have a name on the suspect?
Yeah, Paige. Karen Page.
Page, yeah. WWE reference.
Can we please take the handcuffs off the 110-pound woman?
Miss Page, can you tell me who these men are?
We're her lawyers. Uncuff our client and give us the room, please.
looks like a young Frank Grillo there a little bit.
Yeah, that was good. Yes. You know, you actually said somebody looks like somebody who it actually looks like. I'm very proud of you.
All right.
Good job,
Look
buddy.
at you. We're making headway, ladies and gentlemen.
Only took him 5 years.
You were found in your apartment with one Daniel Fisher.
Who appears to be the victim of a homicide, and currently you're the only suspect, Miss Page.
Who the hell are you guys?
I'm Matt. He's Foggy.
Lawyers.
Yeah, we know.
Who sent you?
No one says.
You're just a couple of good Samaritans. Today's just my lucky day.
I bribed the desk sergeant with a box of cigars.
He's honest.
Open and honest, yep.
Yeah.
How long have you been practicing law?
What time is it?
It's 12:22 a.m.
About 7 hours.
You've never done this before?
If you were to hire us, then yes, you would be our first client.
Technically, yeah.
What do you got to
I don't have
lose?
any money.
Well, it was lovely to meet you, Miss Page.
Fuck, he said-
You don't have any money and we don't have any clients. Maybe we can help each other. Tell me, how did you know Mr. Fisher?
We work together.
And your place of employment?
Union Allied Construction. I'm a secretary. Daniel worked downstairs in legal. I didn't know him very well, but he was always nice.
Shouldn't HR
No.
might have had a problem.
We met at the Three Roads Bar on 49th Street. We had a few drinks, and the next thing that I remember is waking up on the floor of my apartment covered in blood. No, I'm not stupid. I know how that sounds. But I'm telling you, we met at the bar, we had a few drinks, and I don't know what happened after that. It wasn't me.
Ooh, heartbeat.
Please, you have to believe me.
Steady heartbeat,
Yep.
like as in she's not lying, because then it would be faster. Homelander taught us that.
I believe you, Miss Page.
Anybody
Right.
with any
You're
knowledge
gonna-
of lie detector test. It's like we
You're going to
just-
compare Daredevil and Homelander?
Well, you can hear the heartbeat. Homelander can hear heartbeats. That's literally, I mean, different skill set, but they share a same ability.
Look at this guy. I don't trust him.
Plenty of room over there. You mind? 28,957. Tell Rigoletto he'll get his money.
Mr. Rigoletto is retired. His books have been acquired by my employer.
Will you tell him the same thing?
I'd like to show you something.
Family, friends?
Oh, it's going to be
One of the
family. Yeah. They always grab your family. Mm-hmm. Can't be gambling if you got family.
What is it about college girls and Monet t-shirts?
Open composition and spontaneity reflecting this transformative time in their lives, perhaps? Or maybe they just like the color blue. Call her.
This could be a live feed. Yep.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Hi, baby. I'm just checking in. Look, baby, I gotta go.
You see this man here? If we're being honest with each other, Mr. Farnham, I find his methods unpleasant.
Oh.
But such are the times we live in. Give us a wave, Mr. Rance.
I told you that I will get you the money. Such a small sum is of little interest to my employer. Your position, however, that's something we can work with.
Not even interested in the money.
Now your job gets put on the line.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, that smirk smile, or smug smile.
I'm guessing they're gonna puff their chest, but they have to know murder 2's a risk. We end up at manslaughter, we get the right judge, maybe she's out in 5 to 10.
We're not taking a deal.
This is why they have deals, Matt. We do not want this to go to trial.
They don't want this to go to trial either. Why hasn't she been charged yet?
They have 24 hours, and it's the weekend. They're gonna take every last second to collect the evidence before they move.
They've got the evidence. You just laid it out yourself. This is a good arrest, Vaughn. We should already be reading about it in the papers. There's something not right about this case. I can feel it.
You can feel it.
Well, yeah.
You don't necessarily show the best judgment when beautiful women are involved.
How would I even know?
I don't know. It's kind of spooky,
How would
actually.
I know?
But if there's a stunning woman with questionable character in the room, Matt Murdock's gonna find her, and Foggy Nelson is gonna suffer.
I don't disagree with anything you're saying.
Thank you.
But I need you to back me anyway.
Let's start with the obvious then. If she didn't do it, who did? We're dead in the water if we don't give them an alternative.
Agreed.
Shouldn't that be a hockey puck he's tossing around?
She may not be guilty, Matt, but that doesn't mean Miss Page is telling the truth.
That would have been a nice Easter egg if they would have had him tossing up a... Oh, shit.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Oh,
jeez.
that's the guy.
Sorry. Jesus.
There you go. Go for the eyes.
Oh, this complicates the case, does it not?
We're gonna make this easy, detectives. Get the ADA in here to release Miss Page, and we'll recommend to our charming, media-friendly client that she not plaster the airwaves with how she was nearly killed in your custody.
Oh, nearly.
Besides the fact that you were required to do so 4 hours ago, if you were gonna do it at all.
That's an excellent question. Along with how the security cameras on Miss Page's detention area went on the fritz right before the assault.
Yeah, we'd like to speak to Mr. Farnham about that, as well as what...
Get in line. You'll be arraigned in the morning.
Get my client released. Don't make me ask again.
You have nothing.
I'll call the ADA. You take that tone with me again? I don't care if you're blind. I'll kick the shit out of you.
Good luck.
Really? We're going there?
That is a good call by Foggy.
Let's call him Frank Jr.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
Maybe someone else was in her apartment that night. Maybe they have evidence.
That's Brady material. They'd have to turn that over.
Only if she were charged. She hangs herself in her cell. This all goes away.
Oh.
Let's get her some clothes and get the hell out of here. Couldn't find any milk. I hope it's okay.
We have Tina.
I stole it from the financial office.
Well, gotta make do.
Yep.
Thanks for getting me out.
Don't thank us yet. Just because they released you doesn't mean they won't eventually bring charges.
Which means it's crucial you don't speak to anyone other than the two of us about what happened. Do you have somewhere you can stay tonight?
My apartment's not far.
You can't go back there.
Yeah, no, that's not a place to stay.
No.
And in order to do that, we're going to need to have a frank discussion.
Okay.
Do you know who's trying to kill you?
No.
Do you know why they're trying to kill you?
Something you saw?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Here we go.
In the financial department at Union Allied. They're overseeing the bulk of the government contracts for the West Side reconstruction.
I've seen their signs all over Hell's Kitchen.
The last 2 years have transformed the business. There's new owners, new grants, new contracts.
Yeah, the world watched half of New York get destroyed. That's a lot of sympathy.
And Union Allied benefited from every dollar of it.
Oh, I bet.
That's an interesting story.
For the chief accountant. And one of my jobs was to coordinate the pension claims for the company. About a week ago, I was emailed a file called Pension Master. Must have been meant for my boss, but I made the mistake of opening it. I couldn't believe the numbers, but it was still being designated as company pension. And it was constantly adjusted, money coming in and money going out.
Going where?
I don't know. It was coded routing numbers, but we are talking a lot of money. Well, I told my boss, Mr. McClintock, about it, and he laughed it off. He said that it was a theoretical model that they were screwing around with. Something was wrong. I thought maybe it was just him embezzling or whatever.
Trying to benefit off what happened in New York
Well,
with the
yeah.
Avengers.
So many people that probably could have done that. You know?
They must have people everywhere. All I did was ask him for a drink, and I start to tell him about what I found. Killed him because of me. And he had a family.
Ooh.
A little boy.
You think they would just take her out? Wouldn't that be easier?
She can stay with me. Just for tonight until we figure something out. I don't have much in the way of food. There's a Thai place on the corner. We order now. It should get here by the time I make up the bedroom for you.
It's a little dark in here.
Well,
light switch is on the wall to your left.
It's like yeah, why does he need it on the left?
Would you have a shirt I could borrow? Maybe this one's a little wet and I'm a Hellions fan.
And don't tell Foggy. Let me grab something for you.
I like the realistic spin that's being put on the story with like everything about the Avengers.
Well, big LED billboard right in the window.
Went up a year ago. Told the co-op nearly rioted. Some oversight from the developers agreement.
Yeah, everyone, that would suck. You have all those nice big
Upside
windows,
is,
and then you get
I got a
that.
corner apartment at a hell of a discount.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Well, you figure some blackout blinds would solve the problem.
Yeah, that's a lot of blackout blinds, though, for those big windows.
Cheaper than the discount they probably had to put it in the apartment.
How did it happen?
Car accident. When I was 9.
Do you remember what it was like to see?
Yes, I remember.
I can't imagine what that must be like.
Be one thing to be born that way, but
Yeah.
you lose your vision.
I'm supposed to say I don't miss it. It's what they teach you in trauma recovery. Define yourself by what you have. Value the differences. Make no apologies for what you lack. And that's all true for the most part, but it doesn't change the fact that I'd give anything to see the sky one more time. Do you mind if I ask you some questions now?
I am a lawyer.
Go ahead.
You just nodded, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how they're playing that off, too, that, like, you do things normally that you don't understand, they wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Why don't I kill you?
That's my question.
The second time, in the jail. But the first time, they left you alive. Why? What were they trying to do? Frame you? Now, the second time, maybe that's a change of plan. Something doesn't go that way, something sloppy at the crime scene. Two lawyers show up out of the blue before their people can get to you.
Yeah, that was true.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe Karen hangs herself in her cell and this thing gets swept under the rug. But the first time, they're not trying to kill you. They're trying to discredit you. They're trying to scare you. And the only reason that they would do that is if you have something that they want.
Is that heartbeat?
I'm trying to think about what that could be, and the only thing I've come up with,
that file.
The Union Allied pension file.
Oh, she's file. Folks, it's my... I don't remember any of it, folks.
Nope.
She sure did.
No.
Oh, blind your lawyer.
Homelander can tell.
Boss about it. He took it away from me.
Stop calling him Homelander. It's Daredevil.
The IT guys, they came and they wiped the computers. Part of me wishes I'd made a copy for myself. Guess I'm just not that smart.
I'm afraid I don't believe you.
Just got to earn her trust more.
And she, I don't know, maybe she figures since she's by herself and everything, it'd be easier for her to get away. There's no loose ends that they could try and take out.
Yeah.
And we're meeting at per se. Not domestication boys yet.
Don't you have a jail to go run? Prison?
Oh, come on, dude.
Perfect. Chechens kidnap a preschool weather, Vladimir.
Oh, my God.
Shawshank.
Oh,
Can you at least pretend to be cold?
The warden.
Sounds
I
subtle.
think.
his hair's different.
Sharon, the show. Wailanga.
Plays a good
Anyone here
bad
speak
guy.
Chinese?
Always is.
Nobu?
He's a great actor.
The man is Japanese.
I know. I just thought that. Forget it.
Jesus.
It's not a very good business meeting when you can't communicate with each other.
No.
Oh, please tell me he's right behind you.
Unfortunately, my employer is attending to other matters. He apologizes to you in particular, Madam Gao.
We do not deal with lapdogs.
Tell
Mr.
We don't say his name.
So is it Voldemort?
Wolf.
You would like to know why you're short on the cargo totals.
Oh, it's all connected.
Barrett and our men were attacked. Some mudak in a black mask.
And you bought that?
Что?
Okay.
Our men would not lie.
I'm glad to hear there's some new blood running around out there. Heroes and their consequences are why we have our current opportunities.
I love how they're all putting it around
and
that.
we review the latest numbers.
Tell me more about this man.
Let's get to...
She wants to know if this man stole the shipment for himself.
No. He let the women go.
He took out your men. How?
Caught them by surprise.
Brute force.
Hand to hand.
Their hands.
4 men with his bare hands.
That is what we were told.
Perhaps you should have been there yourself.
Again, I have to ask, why do we care?
My employer will be displeased for being inconvenienced by a lone vigilante.
Then he should tell me to my face.
This is on you. Deal with it quietly.
We must be quiet, yes. We would not want another Union-Allied situation, would we?
Ooh.
A lot of questions.
We're handling it.
Like you keep saying you're handling Prohaska.
We're in the process of negotiating with Mr. Prohaska.
Negotiating. Maybe we handle our problems same way. Sit down with this man in black. Break bread.
Our best interests for Union Allied to be tidied up as expeditiously as possible.
As I say. We're handling it.
Anatoly's got to go back to his shift at the gym.
They got a
mopping.
They got a good actor for that for his second command. He's gonna hear you. Or so I thought. Ah, okay.
Good job, Answer.
Well,
Never should have doubted yourself. Go with your gut.
Well, because it's like,
oh
I don't know
boy.
if he's tapped into his superpowers yet, but does have the ability to.
Like, they're not going to be
in your
apartment waiting.
Or watching. Yeah, at least watching it.
Watching.
I watch you.
Waiting.
Not hesitating.
Commiserating. She got it hid in the bathroom. Old ceiling vent.
The old memory stick.
By this time, they might have called it a flash drive or a jump drive.
And there they are.
Almost looked like Frank. Nope, it's a guy from the park.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that sound design. Ah.
Suplex!
Through the table!
Oh, right now this might as well be the Dread Pirate Roberts. The way he's got that black mask on like that.
True.
Oh, that was cool.
See, I like this. It's actually a fight for him, you know.
Oh! 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 Uh-oh. With the rain?
Yeah, is that gonna...
Might not be able to hear perfectly.
Hey. Let's go. Finish up.
Finish up your nap.
Nice. Ooh.
Tired.
See his face?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want you to end up like your old man. I never studied. Look where it got me.
Oh.
Oh, what is going on? Man, what is that stuff on the side of his face?
Come on, Maddie.
Because
stitches, maybe? It's got it on his nose.
Because, like,
it was swollen.
And it looked like a different color and everything. Because you could see
kind of sticking out.
Yeah, because you could see the light from the freezer when he grabbed it. Like, they gave it a quick shot. So maybe we'll go back and look at that frame.
It's coming in for the old field goal kick. Nope.
Uh-oh. Spine buster.
Ooh, nice. Oh, it's the classic drop. Drop and grab.
Man, I forgot the fight scenes were
Oh!
good. Oh! That arm is fucked.
He's just pull it out of socket. Or he just
put him through that scaffolding.
It's a scaffolding match. Uh-oh.
Oh,
it's like Die Hard.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out what's on the other end of it.
What the hell?
I'll get this into the right hand.
You can't take it to the police. You can't trust anyone.
DTA.
Then we tell everyone.
And we tell
Oh, that's a hell of a technique.
Oh, we tell everyone.
Yeah.
Editor.
There you go.
DNA evidence will put Rance at the murder scene.
Being Egon sideways, his records altered in support. Mr. Farnham's bail has been arranged for through the usual channels. Leland's cover our exposure on the financials, and McClintock takes the fall for Union Ally.
We can't have McClintock speaking to the authorities.
Pills. He overdosed less than an hour ago.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, convenient.
Start a file. They may be of use.
Understood.
So I know it's not much in the way of repayment, but it is my grandmother's recipe, and she made me promise only to serve it to my future husband.
Wow.
You really should be thanking the nut in the mask.
He's not a nut. I mean, he's a little weird.
We're just glad you're okay.
Here, here.
Here, here.
If it weren't for you two, I'd still be in that cell.
Job's easy when your client's innocent. All you did was tell the truth.
Yeah, but you listened.
Oh, and don't get us wrong. We're still gonna bill you.
I did notice that you could use some help around here, and I owe you. Maybe I could clean the place up a bit.
Is this place messy?
Our firm is very prestigious.
It's a little bare.
Do you have any prior experience hiding electrical cords up in ceiling tiles?
No, but I'll work for free.
just a folder
on a folder, yeah,
taped on.
Can leave the lights off.
Hoping then we get some backstory more of him and Dad in like the gym when he was younger.
We get some backstory on how he became to be a badass, or his training to continue to be.
He let the devil in.
Well, he already confessed his sins for what he was about to do. Say Apollo Creed versus Murdock? No, it was
Carl the
Creel.
Crusher.
I know it was Creel, but
I'm sure that guy's on the up and up. Emptying the accounts.
Oh no.
Oh, no more loose ends. Yep, he's done.
What the hell?
I think they're all blind. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at their eyes. Learning all of our players here.
Hell's
Kitchen.
Grid plan. His nose is fixed.
Oh.
Who that was.
A lot of work ahead of him. Oh, wow.
There you go.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm just going to start off by saying, folks,
It's been a minute, huh?
Nikolai,
what? Is that a pro wrestler?
I remember nada.
Yeah,
folks.
I'm in the same boat as you, Oak. Like, I think I watched like some clips and stuff like that to get, like I said, caught up because I knew I wanted to watch Punisher, and I did watch both seasons of Punisher. So those, will be different when we get to those.
I think that maybe that's why I got into it. Is like, it's all.
Because like I knew obviously John Bernthal was going to be Punisher, so I wanted to see that. But yeah, Answer, kick it over to you. Just real quick, I loved it. I love the realistic feel of it. I'll kind of talk more about that, but brand new for you.
Well, yeah, the classic Stan Lee having the same initials for both first and last name with Matt Murdock. So like I said, I haven't seen the movie, but I know of Daredevil. I know of like some of his abilities, being able to how he technically sees things and his powers, but I never knew his origin story or any of his family history or anything. I always just knew him as the side character, being in like Spider-Man games or other superhero games, using him as a playable character, this, that, and the other thing. So that's all as far as my knowledge of him, and I didn't bring my encyclopedia like I usually do. But this was cool to see. Like, I have it paused right away on the first scene where we find out how he gets blinded and that he was 9 years old. So he had 9 years of seeing before he got blind, and what he and his dad then went through There was no mention of his mom yet. I'm assuming we'll get to that or something along the way. But to know that it was some chemical that got into his eyes, and what I was looking all over is like, obviously, we know the name that they're not mentioning is good old Kingpin. So. Well, come on. He's not just Daredevil's. Hey, he's also Spider-Man's Punisher. He goes against everybody. He's the Kingpin of New York. Hence the name.
See, that encyclopedia spoiled you.
No,
having all that knowledge, reading all them books,
all them superhero books, giving away all the endings and secrets of the shows.
Oh my God, we watched Spider-Man on this channel, which had Wilson Fisk, Kingpin in it. Oh, well, you saw the second one.
Well, you probably don't know who plays him, so.
Okay. Anyways, but so like I was,
you bring
so
up a
what
good
I was
point,
doing is
though.
I was looking all over to see if his name was on any of the barrels because I was like, are they going to tease us with that right off the bat? Because I thought that would be kind of interesting. And looking around, I didn't see any clear or anything. But we also learned from day one that he was willing to help others because like right away when the old man got up and he's like he pushed me, I was like, how is this going to play out? Is he going to be, oh, your son pushed me, but it was no, he saved my life. So now we learn very early on that Matt is, of course, a good person, and then tying into him being a lawyer, first time, first case, first everything, that he is going to be the good person. I mean, he read the next scene right after that. He's in confessional, not about what he did, but what he's about to do, and then gave us a quick family history of what his dad had to go through, having a terrible boxing record, but did it for him and his family. And so then I loved the flashback later on where he was like, you need to study. I don't want you to be like me. And then
he's all messed
up. So that was the other scene I was going to bring up. But I wanted to see, did you guys like that they gave us that quick introduction to him about how he's a good person and everything?
Yeah, I mean, I love the tie-in, and it's such an interesting story when you go from somebody who could see and then loses their vision versus somebody who's born that way. It's obviously going to be different. So that was an interesting part of the story, how his origin story essentially. And I liked how they tied in about his dad being able to take a punch, because I commented about it a couple of times in this first episode when Matt Murdock / Daredevil is walking in, taking out the bad guys. He's not just rolling through them like a Terminator. He's taking some hits and he's getting hit, and it gives you a little bit more of a realistic feel, and that kind of ties back into his father's toughness, which obviously runs in the family. So I liked that, and I just like the overall feel where you go from the world of Avengers, which is obviously very big and comic, what's the word? It feels like a comic brought to life, because obviously it is. But then in this world, just this first episode, and I know it's 2015, but this just feels so different, and it feels real. It feels like, okay, the Avengers came in, did their thing, New York City got trashed. Now this is how the real world has to adapt to that happening. And there's people looking for kickbacks and contracts, and how can they take advantage of all the destruction and do the rebuild? Can they buy it on the cheap and then sell it more expensive later? It feels so much more realistic. So I don't know if that's a product of this being as old as it is, and maybe the world of Marvel was in a different place as far as how they were doing their storytelling. But I am really, really enjoying this first
they
episode.
touched on that in the following Avengers, because they're like, oh, they did this in New York, and now where are they? They're not here to help clean it up. So like, this is where it's going to take the time in between the movies to address that, so to speak. And like, when you have, hey, we've seen that how many times, even in the real world, that if something a neighborhood goes to hell, mysteriously, there's someone always there to pounce on it at pennies on the dollar, so then they can upgrade it and then resell it and make a bunch of money.
Saw that in Twisters too, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. Look, it's just, I like it. It's gritty. I remember having a little bit difficult time getting into it, and this is admittedly very superficial. But I think the gentleman that plays Matt Murdock, I forget his name.
Oh, Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox just doesn't have the appearance of your typical superhero. He's not a Chris Evans or a Chris Hemsworth or, and that's not to say every superhero has to.
Because it's nice that then he's able to blend in. It's not like,
I mean, you look at the guys who, Hemsworth. I mean,
exactly.
Even if you go to DC, we got Henry Cavill, for Batman, you get Christian Bale, you get Ben Affleck, you get Big Rob.
Hey, Ben Affleck was Daredevil too.
And that's not to say that Charlie's not a good-looking guy, and obviously he's in very good physical shape. He's very deceiving, the physical shape that he's in, because when you see him,
very unassuming.
You see him with his lawyer gear on, and he just looks like a thinner gentleman. You see him shirtless, and he's ripped up, which I understand in the world of functional muscle and fighting and stuff. He's probably a more balanced fighter.
Has like that UFC look.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be some massive, bodybuilder superhero, because, with the type of fighting he does and the whole Daredevil thing, that probably wouldn't serve him all that well. But I was like, they couldn't have given him some Terminator glasses. They had to go with like the Beatles. They had to go with like the Beatles glasses, the round Beatles glasses. Yeah. But again, I suppose the idea is that
I believe
he is unassuming.
He had the red specs like that, I believe, in circular in comics, because it was also Cyclops had red specs, so you didn't want them to be very similar, because if you're drawing them both on the same page,
I see.
That is just a thought I had. I have no idea.
But for the first episode, it was pretty cool. Again, folks, I binged this, I don't know, maybe when it came out, maybe right after. And so I have very, very, I remember that I watched it. And at this point, that's pretty much it. There might be a handful of scenes or big things that happen that I recall as we move forward. But right now, if you were to ask me what happens next or how does this season play out, I'm going to have a real hard time it's trying to explain everything. So it does feel like taking a ride. And, obviously, as you said in the intro, we're kind of getting caught up on this whole side of the Marvel universe to prepare us for some other things that are upcoming, but just to be well-rounded Marvel fans. Not all of us have encyclopedias.
But like I said, even with the encyclopedia, like I've only known him as like a side character in video games, and like I knew his powers and everything, but I didn't know his story. So I mean, I knew he's a lawyer, but this is what's nice, is that then you can fill in all the blanks that he might have.
Is there,
like, when we get to Jessica Jones, I know very little about her. Luke Cage, I just know he's a badass, but I don't know anything else about his story.
Yeah, right.
And then Punisher, obviously, I know his story.
Yeah.
I feel like Marvel's kind of set us up like that. The fact that we'll give them a show, but they're not going to be included in any of the real big Marvel. And I get they weren't, Daredevil wasn't part of the Avengers, but at the same time, he wasn't included. I mean, did Daredevil make any appearances in any of the big Marvel films?
He had a cameo in Spider-Man. Right. When Tom Holland gets found out who he is, he's in that scene. He's his lawyer that he's talking to.
Right.
But he's not fighting or anything.
Yeah, I mean,
we don't know. And then
I don't know. Affleck playing him.
Is his fate going to be determined? Like, does he get mentioned or anything? He doesn't get mentioned or anything at all. When I think they kind of like talk about him a little bit when the snap happens, but I'm not for certain.
I guess what I'm getting at with that is, for us to be casual Marvel fans to begin with and not know a lot about Daredevil or not be the hugest Daredevil fans, it's like I feel like Marvel never gave them the whether it was the push or whether they just never had the top tier popularity to begin with.
Well, it was during the run of, Spider-Man was so successful that they tried, all right, let's do Daredevil, let's do Elektra. I don't think they were critically well received or anything. Same with Punisher, even though I thought Thomas Jane did a great job.
Loved it.
The way they presented Punisher in that, he's more of a badass than what they made him they made him different from the comics, so is what they did with Thomas Jane. I thought it was a good movie, but the way my friend who's a huge comic fan talked about it, but said that he wasn't very relied on tricks and everything else. He so if you see Punisher Warzone, that's more of a representation.
Never saw Warzone.
It was straight to DVD, and so that's fine. It doesn't have Thomas Jane. I don't think it has anyone that returns from the first one. Anyways, but back to Daredevil, the show. I love the case how they presented and then introduce us to Paige. Obviously Foggy, which was Fulton. Fulton
Should've had a
read
hockey puck.
from that. That is one thing I'll say. I don't know if he'll be in there.
But
that would have been a fun. I know,
They
but
did that very purposefully.
But that would have been a fun. That would have been a fun Easter egg if they would have done it, or if sometime during the season we seen his officers just a hockey stick in the corner just for funsies.
Yeah.
But at this time it was Netflix. It wasn't Disney that owned it, so they didn't have the rights to Mighty Ducks. So why do it? But you could still have fun with it.
If I'm the guy who's playing it, it's like, hey, would you be okay with that? Like, you're either like, yeah, all about it. Let's have some fun with it. Or like,
I think he does go to the reunions though of the Mighty Ducks. So I think
trying to do my own thing here, but you maybe a fine line. I think everybody.
So that was nice. I thought whoever I didn't see his name, but for whoever is number 2 right here, he's got a great look. Because like this where we have it paused too, on where he's smiling at the cop that unfortunately ends up taking his own life. He just has a look that you're like, you would not trust him. He's up to no good. I thought they did it perfectly with the slick back hair, the glasses, and then this smirk he gives him right here is just absolutely perfect. So I thought the casting so far I think is on point.
The tie knot's questionable too. Yeah. Somebody's got a knot that large.
Well,
you never know about.
The other thing that kind of struck me in here, and I'm curious to see if it's a theme going forward, is how they did the sound design with the fights that Matt was in and that sort of thing. Because granted, we have headphones on, so I don't know if it was always like that, but I thought they did some really unique things with the sound going from your left to your right and back, and how they did things like the raindrops, the clank of the knife.
That's what I was.
I thought that was all done really well, because it's like that's Daredevil's power, so it makes sense to lean into how much he relies on sound and that sort of thing. So for a viewing experience, I really liked that, and it kind of puts me in there.
Yeah, and what I like is when they went into the rain, I was like, okay, is that going to distort him? Or because I'm wondering then if we're going to get like a flashback where the rain, it was really a hamper and he had to work on it so that way he could focus on certain things.
Yeah,
but then at the end of the episode, when he's standing on top of the building and he's able to just listen to all over, because we don't know how close that kid screaming daddy was away, but just how he's able to do that. So I'm hoping we get some of those as well, because I did appreciate, like we discussed earlier, the scene with his dad where his dad's like, you got to be better than me. I don't want you
get that flashback.
Fighting like me. So I'm wondering if we're going to get more and more stuff as far as how he trained his body to adapt to because the rain, that could really mess you up if you're depending on sound,
Yeah, well, and you bring that up, and that's what I like about this, the way they're doing it, because a lot of times when you have a new-ish superhero, at least to the masses anyway, right? The general audience, when it feels kind of new, sometimes you have to take the time, go through the origin story, tell it, and then get caught up to where we are. I like the way we're doing it here, where Matt's kind of already at a point, and we can drop in flashbacks as we progress the story to tell you what he's
I appreciate that as well, because it's not, because look, if you're going to give a backstory and you want to take 2 episodes to get to where he's at now, I think sometimes you can lose people.
Yeah, because you're just kind of sitting
You're
in
like, okay, this is the backstory. When's it going to get good? Where they gave us a lot of action in this first episode and only gave us a handful of backstories, but it was enough to understand, okay, he went blind at a young age. His dad was a hard worker, but lived a rough life, and he didn't grow up with a silver spoon. So they give you enough, and I agree. And again, folks, I know it's not a first time watch, but I can tell you what happens. But I'm gonna guess that they continue to drop in flashbacks of things that happened when he was young with his dad. Maybe his mom at some point, that have shaped who he is at this point.
And that's the thing with the show. There's 13 episodes to explain it and to run this out versus
that's a lot, modern.
Yeah, for Netflix.
So even
a 2 hour, a 2 hour movie. That's like, you're like, okay, is this time well spent? With this part of the story,
right?
Or because hey, you watch the first trilogy of Spider-Man, but then they have to re-explain how Andrew got it. It's like, no, it'd be like this. Like, put him back there, maybe have a few flashbacks. We already know the character. Yep. But it seems like every time they reboot it or something, they have to give their version of how they got it. So with him being blind, it's like they did it real quick, and then they have, because they don't know if they're renewed for the second season. They're like, well, we have 13 episodes to explain it. We can let it build. We can let it play out. We can let it breathe. We don't have to just get in, get out, and all right, let's get going. Because sometimes you want to understand the full character instead of just the action. But then there are the people that want just the action, don't want to understand the character.
Yeah, well, and especially how the flashbacks tie into where Matt is currently. That, of course, makes sense. And like I said, I appreciate that, where we can keep our story moving forward and you can explain what happened before, but you don't get that weird kind of stuck in neutral with the story where it's like you're probably remembering how I got here, and then it's all the backstory to it,
classic,
and then you get caught up. So I like how our story is moving, and we're getting our whole cast of characters and baddies.
And we see how far their reach is and what they will get done to get what they want done, what lengths they're willing to go, and no loose ends.
It's a really solid first episode. Again, I think, I didn't, because I was binging and maybe just trying to rush through it, or I don't know if I was just ultra bored. I couldn't tell you.
Probably on your phone.
I think, of course. I mean, who, got to find something good to put on Netflix while I scroll.
We should
my
have
phone.
a safe that he has to put it in when he's at the studio.
But in any regard, like, I think the appreciation for this first episode, the second time around, is drastically different.
All right, so there we go. We're starting our run. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we're about to. So for Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm of course Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals. All right, are we gonna pick up right where we left off and save that kid, or or is this the dad that got beaten up inside the car, or is it something totally different?
Oh, looks like somebody took out the trash.
Yep.
Or maybe not. Never mind. Oof, I jumped the gun on that one.
Oh, that's Matt.
Oh,
he took a beating.
Oh, he got worked.
Probably wondering how I got here.
Probably wondering how I got here.
Wow.
Pause. I wonder what
Rosario Dawson is in this?
What's that?
I said Rosario Dawson was in this.
Oh, yup. You just made something click.
Okay,
Look at you.
It doesn't click for me.
I just had a click, ladies and gentlemen. Not a very clear one, but yep. All right. So did he do a lot of characters that had the same
initials? Yeah.
Matt Murdock, Peter Parker, Bruce Banner. But I mean, Captain America was Steve Rogers. And then you had Tony Stark.
You can go through a whole list. There's a good one, like Pepper Potts.
Vamos.
From Iron Man. Oh, there she is.
Oh, well.
Well, if you would have been patient, you would have saw her
guess.
instead of reading her name.
Reading the credits.
Ayúdame.
Heaven forbid.
Sacarlo.
You read. That's what you get for teaching you to read.
I guess.
Oh, boy.
Just carrying him in like that. Out of the dumpster.
Suave, suave.
Ooh.
Suba arriba y cierra la puerta.
Is she going to turn out to be the go-to doctor when every superhero
has a doctor?
A go-to doctor when you get hurt real bad.
Yep.
You all need one.
Well, like Bruce Wayne has Alfred.
Well, bad guys have them too.
They do.
Sadly, yeah.
Well, there's a kit.
Safety first.
Oh, nice. Sound design on that.
Yeah.
Okay, he's still with us.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, but she's not going to know.
Yeah,
she's blind.
I was going to say, I wonder if they did that music, so I'm wondering if she figured something out from it.
Oh, that one's going to need to be stitched up.
Oh.
No calls.
It's okay. I'm just trying to help.
No.
We have to get you to the hospital.
I'll kill everyone.
Who?
The man who did this. I'll kill everyone in the hospital to get to me.
Okay, Kit.
Oh.
You've lost a lot of blood. I think you might have been stabbed. You want to leave doors that way?
Oh.
But now Price
Here we
has
go.
turned the table on
Flashbacks.
him. He's pounding Murdock's head, and Murdock isn't even defending himself. Oh, wait, the ref is stopping the fight.
I remember he always lost the fights on his feet.
Yeah.
Jack Murdock loses to a TKO in the 10th. Price looks as shocked as the crowd. Murdock had him on the ropes.
He was a 2-1 favorite.
Yeah. Did he take a dive?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, must have took a beating for gambling.
No, he's in the same spot he was last episode as flashback, but
the hearing.
Dad!
Hey, Maddie. Hey, don't get blood on you. Show me your shirt.
Gotta keep your gloves on.
Yeah, well, I should have you in my corner. Go get the kid.
Does Matt have to help him out here?
Should have had him. Chris is a bum.
He's a bum.
Just wasn't my night. Easy with the cotton swabs there, Doc.
Gotta get in there. You don't want to get infected.
Stitches.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have the kid do the stitches. Here's your anesthesia.
Yeah.
No, it's for you.
Really?
You think I want your hand shaking like last time?
It's my moneymaker.
Go ahead. Take just a little sip.
You like scotch.
Oh, it burns.
Remember your first drink as a kid? You're like, why do people do this?
Shouldn't we like wash the whole face first? His entire face looks a little dirty.
Yeah.
Good God.
So you watched the fight?
Hopefully he didn't do a Rebecca Romaine like she did to Thomas Jane.
You're supposed to be doing your homework.
Got it done first.
I want you to finish up before you go to bed.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Tonight.
Before school.
Tonight.
Deal. Oh, that's a tough spot there. Oh.
Didn't have enough this month for Mr. Morris.
He will get his rent on time.
Oh,
it's a big stack.
Got all this for losing?
Sometimes, even when you get knocked down, you can still win.
It ain't how you hit the mat.
It's how you get up.
Oh no! I wonder if his dad.
They just said he was a 2-1 favorite.
Yep.
Well, and when he was making the confession to the priest, he said, "Oh, fighter until and then stop."
Then stopped.
And you wonder if something happened to his dad for taking falls.
Like, yeah, this is taking place in modern times, so 2015. So that was, late 90s.
2-1 favorite. That's a lot of money. If somebody's placing
that's a lot of money
on you, and you lose.
Time frame too, is what I'm saying. All those hundreds.
Oh, you know I'm still here, right?
Clattering.
Could you hear me just now? The correct answer is yes, and you sound amazing.
Well, of the two lies, I took the lesser.
I thought you went home. What are you still doing here?
I could ask you the same.
Yes, but I am a partner at a prestigious law firm with
prestigious
documents needing to be documented so we can start generating some revenue while you are also very integral in your own special manager. I dug myself in too deep and I can't climb out.
You need a hand with that?
Please.
Oh, not gonna happen.
Seriously, what are you still doing here?
I have work to do.
What work? We don't have any clients yet.
Well, your shit's not gonna unpack itself.
You mean you should be out having a life, doing poppers and...
It's the 50s.
So you're saying I shouldn't be here then? Fair enough. But I'm awkward and unfashionable. Those things don't seem to apply to you.
We don't want to talk to HR about all this. Tell him,
Yeah.
Mason Quinn.
Okay.
Can't be having relationships with your coworkers.
Well, we can't stay here. Not enough money in the kitty to keep the lights on past midnight. You will fit right in here.
Coworkers is
Matt?
one thing. Somebody that works for you, that's a whole nother level.
Yeah, call Matt, see what he's up to. Look, she's afraid to go home. The last 2 times
You
she was
gonna
at her
listen to me
house,
this time?
things happened.
You're in my apartment.
Who are you?
I'm the lucky girl who pulled you out of the garbage.
You see my face?
Yeah. Your outfit kind of sucks, by the way.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
Okay, I really wouldn't try to move too much. You've got 2 or 3 broken ribs.
Oh, those are the worst.
Oh.
Do you mind telling me how a blind man in a mask ends up beaten half to death in my dumpster?
The less you know about me, the
Less you
We're
know,
gonna
the
go
better.
this way, aren't we?
Think I got the bleeding stopped, but I can't tell how bad it is internally without a full series of x-rays, so.
No hospitals.
This is my night off. I'm really not looking for some guy to die on my couch.
Doctor.
Something like that.
Most people, they find a bleeding masked man in the garbage. They call the police.
You got a lot of experience in this area?
Why are you helping me?
The less you know about me, the better.
Oh, back at you.
You got a name at least.
Claire.
Are we sure about that?
Don't suppose I get to know yours. All right, I'll call you Mike. Yeah, a guy I used to date. Turns out he was very good at keeping secrets, too.
Oh.
I can't see.
Maddie, it's me. It's Dad. I'm right here.
I can't see.
You were in an accident. You remember? You're in the hospital. I'm right here with you.
Oh, man.
It was being so loud. Wait.
He's hearing all that.
Dad, I can't see.
It's all right. It's all right, Dad.
I can't see.
What is it? What's wrong? You've got air in your chest. It's collapsing your lung.
Oh, is she going to have to do the...
I'm gonna need you to hold still, okay?
Oh, the
Poke
old
into the
jabbing it
side.
through the. She gonna go through the side or straight through the lung? Yeah, right there.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh!
Fuck that.
Look, let's just say for the sake of discussion, I buy this whole we can't go to the hospital because whatever story you've got going on. But we need to talk about what happens if you give up the ghost here in my living room. Vince me, it's worth it.
They kidnapped a boy. The Russians. They've been running a human trafficking ring out of Hell's Kitchen. I tracked the Russians to a warehouse not far from here. Thought I was being smart, how fast I found them. Turns out I wasn't.
They were waiting for you.
And I walked right into it.
It's like they knew.
So they took this kid just to get to you?
Yeah, I've been making their lives difficult lately.
But you're blind.
There are other ways to see.
This is what you do. You make life difficult for them.
That's one way of putting it.
And I'm a lawyer.
So these men that took the boy, they're out there right now looking for you. Mike?
Someone's coming.
Oh, that sound design.
Going from door to door.
How do you know that?
He's on the 3rd floor already. Smells like premium cigarettes and discount cologne. You'll smell him soon enough. He really likes that cologne. You're looking at me like I'm crazy, right?
Seems the appropriate response.
There are some things I haven't told you about me, Claire.
You haven't told me anything about you.
Well,
You're
fair.
very good at taking a beating.
That part I got from my dad.
Yep. There we go. Oh, that was practice.
Ooh.
Way to take a plunge, Jack. That kid is fast. So how you getting along, huh? With your new books?
I'm working on it. Each grid is 6 possible dots, so each letter is a combination of those dots. You have to feel for what's not there as much as what is.
It doesn't make any damn sense at all.
Well, you know where a punch is going before it's thrown sometimes, right?
Well, clearly I don't.
Well, used to.
W is really tricky. Braille was created in French, and they don't have W.
Oi!
Oh, didn't know that.
Scotland Jack.
Oi!
Oh boy, these guys don't seem like the kind of
I
guys
already read Braille faster.
you want to be hanging out with.
I get it. You smart ass. I'll be right back.
They just show right up at the gym to work these business dealings out.
So,
Right about the wee one. That's a tough break.
You have our condolences.
And you're young yet. Plenty of time to have more kids.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What can I do for you boys?
We come bearing glad tidings. A match with Creel.
Oh, we saw that
Creel.
poster.
yep.
Last episode at the end of it.
Mr. Sweeney can be quite persuasive when he puts his mind to it.
It's me Irish charm.
Oi.
I owe you guys.
You're doing us the favor. It's 3-1 that you go the distance.
Oh,
So,
I'm gonna take a pass.
Oh, did he just say pass?
I appreciate everything you've done for me. Really, I do. I got other things to worry about.
He don't want to do it. He don't do it. Man makes his choice.
You want to step into the ring, see how that plays out?
You gotta think of your family, Jack. This could do a lot of good for you, boy.
It's an offer you can't refuse.
We need to hear you say it.
I go down in the 5th.
In the 5th, your ass goes down.
You're putting Dad in such a rough spot.
This all you got?
Yeah, it's for vegetables, not a knife fight. Hey. You can barely stand up.
That's what the knife's for.
And nobody has to get hurt. Just stand over there on the side and be quiet, and I'll get rid of him. Please.
Take those gloves off that are full of blood.
Yeah.
I'll be right there.
Okay, I was going to say that.
Sorry to bother you so late, ma'am. My name is Detective Foster with the 65th Precinct. We had a bit of a disturbance a few blocks from here. We're asking everyone if they've seen or heard anything unusual in the past few hours.
Unusual.
Just in case, you see anything, hear anything tonight.
No, sorry.
You have a good night, ma'am.
Thanks. See, no reason to get all stabby. Or were you right about that cologne?
Алло, привет. Это я, Семен.
What are you doing?
Просто позови брата на телефон, дурак, давай. Просто позови их на телефон, дурак. Давай, быстрее.
Oh. Ooh.
Bingo.
That would have hurt him real bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That.
Someone else. They flew up watching us. Oh no, he's young. He's scared.
Oh.
He's the one who found you in the alley.
You see my face too?
Yeah.
We're gonna need help carrying Detective Foster to the roof.
Carrying Detective
Foster. What are we going to the roof for?
You'll see.
She has someone in the building hearing him scream.
Meanwhile, they get to have a fun night out.
You saved the best for last, huh?
Oh yeah, this place is a shit.
Just got my sunglasses.
I helped Josie with the liens, and as a result, we get to drink for free.
You absolutely do not get to drink for free.
Let's agree to disagree. Cheers.
Oh, you could do so much better, love.
And we are not on a date. Are we on a date?
Definitely not.
Okay, good. Because I was starting to worry you might be in love with me. What other explanation could there be? You hang around my office all day.
I'm your secretary, Vondie.
You refuse to leave. You're always at your desk.
That's secretary.
What a good secretary does.
There's something in there?
I think that's an eel.
Ugh.
Let's get to the bottom and find out.
Is that how that works?
So you want to talk about it?
I can't get Danny's blood out of the carpet. It's like somebody spilled a wine bottle and it just won't come. And a man broke into my apartment and tried to kill me. If that guy in the mask hadn't have been there.
My cousin does drywall. I'll call him first thing in the morning.
It's not the apartment.
It's just everything.
It's the events.
I look around this room and all that I see are threats.
These guys are harmless. That's Tom Belkin. He's the road captain in the Kitchen Hellions. That's Clint Peterson. He is a good for larceny and distribution. But he's turning it around. We're this close to getting his kids into St. Agnes daycare.
Just gotta know people.
St. Agnes.
Yeah, she's got zero trust, and he's just trying to ease her back into it.
Stay out all night.
I like that. In the movies, you normally see the characters move off it so quickly. It's kind of refreshing that Paige is holding on to that realistically.
How we talked about it with this being a show, you're able to let things breathe, let things,
You find anything?
I smashed the hell out of it with that extinguisher. He had a badge.
Badges?
What if you're wrong?
I'm not.
Did you not hear him speaking in Russian?
I found a man who needed help, so I helped him.
Oh yeah? That simple?
Do you really want to get into this in front of him?
He's out.
Maybe he's faking.
He's not.
Okay, that right there. Okay, I find a guy in a dumpster who turns out to be some kind of blind vigilante.
You don't carry a masked man bleeding to death into your apartment on faith. You knew which side you're on the moment you found me. Why'd you help me, Claire?
I'm a nurse. Work the ER at Metro General. A few weeks ago, cops bring in 3 men. Said they were robbing tourists, beating them up pretty bad. Apparently, a man in a black mask took issue with their activities and decided to step in. I counted 9 broken bones between them.
Oh. Yeah, one was a broken leg?
Yeah.
Or was it an arm? One of the two.
Some guy she knew waited for her after work in the parking lot, attacked her, tried to drag her in the alley. She said she screamed, and a man in a black mask heard her.
Coincidence.
And did what when he heard somebody who needed help?
Saved her life.
Well, in this fictitious world, it worked.
Fictitious world.
Can't save them all.
Can't save them all.
Just say it for the camera.
Can't save them all.
Hey, he's a lawyer. He knows how to protect himself.
Not getting involved here, folks. Might put yourself in legal liability.
This is also 2015.
Can't give in to the fear. Let's focus.
Oh, of course he wants to divert the conversation.
There's a price to be paid for division and isolation. Democracy cannot flourish amid hate. Justice cannot take root amid rage. We must dissent from the indifference. We must dissent from the apathy. We must dissent from the fear.
Either you're actually reading all that or you're making it up as you go along. I don't know which is more impressive.
It's Thurgood Marshall.
Starting center fielder for the Mets, right?
How's it look?
It's red.
The thing about red, I can't tell how much you're bleeding.
Who says I'm even gonna get hit?
Oh boy.
We're Murdocks. We get hit a lot.
Yeah, it does run in the family.
Guess we do.
We get up. Right, Dad?
Oh.
We always get up.
I think I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Yep. There's our poster.
Hey, it's Jack. Hey, Jack. Too late to change it? You can change it. All on me. Win by knockout.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Listen, you gotta do this quick. Cash out the second Creel hits the mat. Don't wait. You're gonna take the money down to Lloyd Wagner at M&R Credit Union. Get it deposited into account number 004-56882.
Account's in your name?
No. It's under Matthew Murdock.
Matthew, got it.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Ed. You're gonna want to lay low for a couple days after. Don't worry about me. I got it covered.
Ooh. Now that he knows the other guys are putting a big payday on him losing, his payday is going to be even bigger.
Massive.
I'm about to go do something. Well, I'm about to go be me. You know better than anybody that doesn't always go so well. Maddie's gonna need you more than ever.
Here we go.
And I know what I'm asking here. He's a good kid. He sure as hell didn't get that from me. It's better this way. I want Maddie to hear people cheer for his old man. Just once.
Well, this is where he made the decision.
Matt, I know you're in there. Get up! Here, you talk to him. Pretend I'm not here.
Matt! Matt, it's Karen. Very, very sorry about this. And if I were you, I would not come to the store. But I think I also drank.
We're gonna go to the fish market.
Well, the neighbors are already mad about the LED sign.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, friend.
Oh,
Sorry.
we're really sorry.
Sorry.
We're sorry. We'll be quiet.
You want to go to the fish market?
No,
I'm gonna buy a bluefin. Buy a
You're
bluefin!
gonna buy the bluefin.
I needed this. I really needed this, but it's late and we should go home.
Are you kidding me? After what you told me, I'm never going home again. Men are waiting in the dark corners of this world to prey on us.
Oh,
the
well.
valiant, the kind-hearted. We must band together. We must
There
never
was someone
sleep.
that walked behind him. I was worried.
Kind of freaked me out a second.
Never sleep.
This city will protect us. This city's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, why are they
showing the water tower?
How are you alive?
After getting hit
fire
with a fire extinguisher.
Well, he's
stories up.
severely concussed.
Hers is actually kind of creepy looking.
That's
Claire's, oh yeah.
I'm going to ask you some questions.
I want them answered immediately.
If you're lying to me, trust that I will know, and I will be unhappy. Where's the boy?
He's dead.
This is what unhappy looks like.
Well,
He's not dead yet. He will be.
Why did you take him?
Figured you'd come running.
And after I was dead?
Sell the kid, like all the others.
ooh. Yep.
Where do you sell the children to?
I don't know. Whoever has the money, kill me, somebody takes my place. Long as people are buying, we'll be selling. Nothing you do tonight will change that.
Try stabbing him to try jamming on nerve.
Where is it?
Going through here. right above the eye. That's the supraorbital foramen. You want to go in right under there.
No!
Hold still.
Oh,
Some serious damage if you squirm. How will I know when I find it?
You'll know.
He'll tell you.
Oh.
Oh, you're hitting it! You're hitting it! You're hitting it! Oh. Well, wanted the roof so they won't hear him scream as much.
They make a good team.
You're right. What you said before. I kill you, somebody takes your place. And they all end up back here, just like you. And sooner or later, one of you's gonna tell me what I need to know.
Well, what is he gonna give him, an AA off the roof?
This is important. I need you to know why I'm hurting you. It's not just the boy. I'm doing this because I enjoy it.
Oh!
Where is he?
Where is he? Underneath strike arrestor, 11th and 44.
They'll be waiting for you. If you're lucky, they'll kill you before they start in on the boy. It'd be a shame for you to have to watch what they do, Jim.
Oh, see you later.
Oh.
You landed in the dumpster. You pulled me out.
Is he dead?
He'll live.
He had to listen for a second.
Oh.
You knew you were lying when you answered your door.
Mike?
Do you have somewhere you can go?
I'm cat sitting for a woman I work with.
Oh, that's a place.
I'm thinking if I make it through the night, I may need some help getting patched up.
Again.
Apartment 412. I'm in the building above the liquor store.
Thank you, Claire.
I like how ruthless he was there with our villain.
Well, he pushed him into the dumpster. I mean,
I don't believe
a
you.
few feet either direction.
What you said. I don't believe you enjoy this.
You'd be surprised.
Well, he didn't respond.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's awesome. That was cool as hell.
Murdock, won't let him out of the corner. The younger Creel sees
It's just like he said, won't let him out.
By the more seasoned Murdock. Creel goes down. He's not getting up. It's over.
Oh, shit.
No.
He's not getting out of there.
No.
Worry about the tape later.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Go.
forget about that. You got to run.
Go. Well, we already know.
He wanted to hear the people.
Wanted his son to hear him cheer for his dad.
Oh.
Oh, hang on there, son. What's the hurry? Jesus, Ray, the kid's blind. Hey, wait!
Dad? Daddy!
Oh.
Daddy! Daddy!
Time for Mr. Murdock to come crack some skulls.
Where's your sympathy meter at for these people right now?
It's in the negative.
I was going to say, can I get any lower than...
Mine's at 0.
Let's fucking go.
I love how they're doing how they did the sound there.
Oh, he's got his...
it's the rope.
He's got his wrists all wrapped up with rope. Protect against knives. He needs some Kevlar cut resistance gloves.
Oh. I thought there was only the one guy at the desk and then another in there.
Well, right through
Hey, what's going on in there, huh?
God, a microwave. Love the camera work
here. They're doing like a sweep where you can't see anything, but it gives you a different angle after the follow-up. Oh, guys, anybody who's ever had broken ribs can't even imagine how this much feel. You run off adrenaline and anger, and
I love how he's selling this.
Like the struggle of it too, where it's like he's doing so much and then taking time.
Yep.
To like get his breath back,
and it's not like crisp punches and kicks like he's fresh. You can tell he's worn out.
Oh, I was gonna say that was
So he wanted to give him the, well, it's not really a Pele kick, but
Wasn't Pele going for his inverted goal?
He goes that
way. Yeah, put yourself in a spot doing that one. Looks good though.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help you.
Fucking A. Let's go.
Let's get your own here, Dad.
I totally forgot this show was badass.
Yeah, it's friggin' awesome.
Remember.
Oh, there we go. Wow. Oh, man.
You know, at the end of last episode, I spoke about how it was, it just for some reason, Charlie Cox visually he's unassuming.
Yeah.
And now you're getting this amplification effect that he's so unassuming with the glasses and the hairstyle, that when he goes through and does this shit, it's like, it's almost like Bob Odenkirk and Nobody.
Yeah.
You know? Like, or we've seen other stories.
Where you have the unassuming guy who you don't think of as the action star.
Badass just comes through and rolls.
Liam Neeson in his late 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? We've decided that Liam Neeson in his 50s is going to be the guy who's the badass.
Good luck.
Liam Neeson,
just we'll make it
trust
work.
us. It'll work.
It'll work.
And
They did.
It did.
Yeah,
I will find you and I will kill you.
Yeah, well, and again, we've talked about on other shows we've done how much we appreciate well done fight scenes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
For the world
We've been
of
baby.
Marvel that we're in here, because this is a Marvel show, we're in that universe. I really appreciate the way they do the fight styles with Matt when he's beat up, he's selling, when he's doing his punches and kicks. It's not like he's fresh as a daisy and everything is crisp and perfect. He's selling the damage that he's already taken. And I just have such appreciation for that because it's so refreshing to see that in a world of, action shows where a guy can get shot 6 times and he's still running after the bad guy and then he's fighting like he's, just got out of bed. So I just really appreciate that. And I think it adds to the Daredevil character. Mm-hmm. And it, of course, a brilliant job with the flashbacks, tying things back in to his dad about, Murdock's being able to take a beating. His dad decided he was going to win that, would have ended up being his last fight. And it ties the story together so well. And man, I just have an appreciation for this show only 2 episodes in of all the little things they're doing. And there's more that I'll get to, but I just wanted to highlight those.
Well, with Daredevil, with how they're having him right now, they're establishing what he does. He's like a vigilante, like a Batman type character. So he is going to be taking his beatings. And when you compare it to other Marvels, it's like, they have a super serum, or they're from another planet, or they have this, or they have, Bruce Banner has, can turn into the Hulk. So you have all these things. Iron Man, he's got armor, so he can protect himself. Like, we usually only see this reserved for like Spider-Man, who he can take a beating and kind of dish it out, and we'll sell it. But like, he can regenerate and recuperate. faster.
Because like even like Hawkeye and Black Widow. Like, I'm trying to remember back to the the movies. And granted, I've only seen them here on the channel. I don't watch them in my free time. But I don't even remember them really selling injuries and hits. And maybe they did. And of course, this is a series and I'm just watching. But like, I don't know how much I remember like Jeremy Renner or Scarlett Johansson,
they sold.
struggling to throw punches and kicks.
I think in Black Widow, the assumption from a viewer standpoint was that she was so next level skilled that she just wasn't really, she wasn't taking those shots because of how skilled she was. Now, at this point, we really don't have a background yet at where he learned all his fighting. Yeah. But we do know that Black Widow was like top tier,
trained
0.001% assassin. Right. So she wasn't going to take the shots that he's taking.
That's true. And Hawkeye, for the most part, he knew his best weapon was not necessarily have to be hand to hand, but keep your distance with your bow and arrow. So that's where he could protect himself that way. Mm-hmm. But there was a few where there was some hand to hand where he probably was selling. We just can't off the top of my head But now in this episode, we got introduced to Claire, who, like we made the joke, every good hero and sadly, every villain as well has themselves a doctor. And so this was good because he'll need it, because otherwise, like you said, he can't go to the hospital, because at this point we're establishing, hey, there's no one he can trust. DTA, we always say, we laugh about it from Austin, but DTA, because the LAPD cop that came to the door, like spoke
New York cop.
and NYPD. Sorry, when he came to the door, and perfect English, couldn't tell that he's right. As soon as he's going down the steps, though, he's on the phone in Russian. So it seems like they can infiltrate and be whoever they want to be. So you can't really trust anybody. So what I like with that is what they did then with Karen, where she's like, I have limited trust right now, because behind every corner is someone that could be able to take you out. So that I love that they establish that in here, that it's like, we're going to have to really just establish our core group. But at the same time, having Foggy go, well, yeah, but you have to get to know them. So if you don't know them, it's perfectly
That's how
fine
you see it.
to not trust them. But if you get to know them, it doesn't, how they look, you can eventually maybe get some trust.
Yeah, and with that scene and the one prior that you talked about, I loved the Matt doing the fire extinguisher, a little reminiscent of a movie fun. I don't know if we've done on the channel, or we haven't done on the channel. I don't know if these guys have seen it, but kind of reminded me of American Psycho a little bit, where Christian Bale. Anyways, I don't want to spoil it, but if you know, you know. But I really liked that scene with the fire extinguisher. I thought that was great. And then to Paige's, or to Claire's, to Paige's point, yes.
Karen Page.
Yep. With her, like you said, kind of being afraid of what she's seen. Again, I liked the realistic take on somebody having almost that level of like PTSD from an event like that, because look at what she's been through. She wakes up in her apartment, somebody dead next to her. She's covered in blood, has the knife, gets taken to jail, is almost taken out in jail, and then has to be rescued. And like all this in the course of like a few days. And it's
Len is back at her house. Somebody tries getting her at her house.
Yeah. So it's just, to me, it's refreshing to see what feels, for the world of Marvel, a bit more realistic with how the characters handle that.
Well, and it's a testament to this being a show versus a movie, because like if a movie, you're like, well, we only have an hour or 2 hours at most to divulge into it. So like, how much can we let it breathe?
It's like feel bad about it for one scene, and then you're back at it.
Or it's like they feel bad, and then we fast forward 6 months, and they just happen to say, it took me a lot to get over that night and get through that trauma. Instead of here with the show, we can witness it, we can see her struggles through it, which is going to be great character building, especially for Karen, that like, she trusts these two. It's going to take time. As much as Foggy, like, he seems to love the city, which is what we've seen. And right now, Karen is like, I don't love this city. I don't love anything about this city right now. So I love that we're having like two opposite views, and they're going to try and meet in the middle. And kudos to Foggy. Like, we're like, can't be dating a coworker. No, he saw someone struggling, and he's trying to help them get through a traumatic situation. Because like, even he goes, hey, I know a drywall guy that could take. She's like, it's not about that. He's like, I know. It's just him just trying to be there and be
using
someone.
humor and
So I absolutely love that about Foggy coming off as
the other thing that, and we kind of talked about it a little bit, was when Matt was working over our villain on the rooftop. Again, I liked the different twist where he's like, I enjoy it.
I forgot.
And I liked
this aggressive.
Yeah, and I liked that even when Claire asked him, he didn't answer, and he just kept walking.
Yep.
So again, I don't know. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But again, it's such a unique twist on a character that's a little bit different from what we expect.
Well, they get you differently on an emotional level, or at least they have so far with this story. Like, look, when you have the alien from another planet wants to invade Earth, it's like, ooh, that's scary. We don't want Earth to be in trouble.
Right.
Stop the alien bad guy, or even Thanos. Like, I'm going to snap my finger and half of humanity is gone.
Well, you were Team Thanos.
Well, we have overpopulation issues, but that's just a discussion for another time. But you know what I'm saying? It's kind of this, like, granted, it's a person who represents the danger, but it's ambiguous. And now they're telling the story of, like, human trafficking or kidnapping kids, which is a very real thing and incredibly fucked up. And when they put that in front of you, it's instantly you go into like watching John Wick mode, where it's like, oh Jesus, they took out the dude's dog. Well, fuck you, fuck your friends who are waiting out in the car, and fuck your friends who you're going to tell the story to, all of them, whatever. And so it's like these are people who are doing human trafficking and they're kidnapping kids. Oh yeah, the kid's not going to make it. Any shred of empathy that you have or sympathy that you would have with these people, it's just fucking gone. And it's because you're at that point where you're like, well, push him off the ledge. If he lands in a dumpster, if he just hits the concrete, oops,
because it's like
happen.
You think about it, because like Batman, I don't think would ever do that. And it's different. And I know DC, Marvel, but
he's not.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing where he's not like the Punisher. We know handles things a little differently.
Yeah,
so he's still not out there taking everybody out. It looks like he has yet to actually take anybody out. He still wants them to, he's doing kind of the Batman thing. I'm going to serve him up on a silver platter to law enforcement.
Yeah.
Although we always see
that's what he did last episode, and the guy ended up though getting taken out.
Yeah, big bad guys. The big bad guys often have people on the inside and law enforcement, prison
loose ends
systems, all that sort of things. But I am enjoying how aggressive he's being, and I don't think for a half second, at least so far, that it's over the top, given the type of people that he's working with.
Right.
It's like if somebody was like, hey, we're out here stealing cars, and it's like, not to say that stealing cars isn't a bad thing, but I'm not going to root for you to put the knife in somebody's skull of somebody who's stealing cars. If you're kidnapping kids, hey,
yep, that's an easy one.
I'm losing any sleep over that.
Yep.
Or if they stole your car, I think you might have.
Well, and I liked and just to speak on that, I really liked the slow setup we had for that final fight scene where the camera came in, showed us the two separate rooms, 3, I guess, where
the kid and then because I like that. Because I don't know if it'll make the cut, but as they're doing it, I was like, oh, they're showing us where everybody is and kind of giving us a layout of the land as to how he's going to have to go run through these.
Yeah, but what I liked was the slow build up to it, the sound design that they did as Matt was walking in, and then they just went to it. So it's a scene that I think they should be proud of, and I think it was very enjoyable. But because it was handled right, he doesn't just roll in 100 miles an hour and go through them. The buildup is there. They show him on screen the details of his hands being roped up, because he showed that on the roof when he was working the guy over. His hand was hurting from doing the punches.
Yeah, and then as he's talking to Claire, you see him taking the rope, and you actually see him wrapping his hands and getting ready. So that was
just a nice detail,
nice little details about it, and
very
then
nice detail.
We saw how much why he is the way he is too, as well as with his dad, the words of wisdom he kind of gave to his dad, which was we never stayed down, like he was reading that because he obviously heard that he was going to take a dive. So I love the whole backstory with Jack. Then put it all on me, knock him out. But as soon as you get the money, get the hell out of there, lay low, because he knew his fate.
Yeah, and that's an important detail real quick, is how they brought in the hearing with Matt being young right away when he was in the hospital. The beeping was really loud. In the gym. He could hear what they were saying. So I like that they addressed that right away.
Well, and they kind of did a twofold thing with his dad, right? They did the whole, he never stays down. So he learned from his father early on to keep getting back up. You take the hits. It's the old Rocky speech. Life isn't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Right. So he learns that from his dad. But the last lesson that he learned from his dad is, do the right thing and go with your gut, do the right thing. Because he heard that his dad could have made a lot of money, on taking the dive.
Yeah, because they said, what are you going to leave him?
Which his dad turned around and said, okay, well, I can still make a lot of money, but I'm going to put myself at serious risk here. Mm-hmm. But not only did they leave, the lesson from the dad of always get back up, even if you take the shots, keep going. But like, you have the decision to do the right thing. And I thought that was a very important lesson. Again, it cost him his life.
Yeah, it shows him being his dad anyway, shows him being a bit naive, thinking he could get away with this and that these guys weren't going to come for him.
Well, I don't think he didn't think he was going to get away with it.
No,
that's why he was telling the other.
That's why he put all the money in that account under.
That's why he called the mom and said, like, hey, I'm going to need you to look after him. Dad knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, but I just figured he'd rather have his dad around than a couple $100,000.
Right, and I think in hindsight,
but he's also is showing his son to do the right thing. To not take a dive.
I know
he
what
tried
you're saying.
Because
you know what I'm getting at, though. It's like, hey, I'm gonna go get offed over here, but I'm gonna leave you with like 200 grand. See you later. Like his son's gonna be like, what?
I
need
get
the
it,
money.
but at the same time, he's instilling in his dad do the right thing because he tried saying to him earlier, "Hey, when you lose, you win," and he knew that was a bunch of hogwash. And Matt saw right through that. I almost called him Mike.
They made it pretty clear that Dad knew
like,
when he called, who I assumed was Matt's mom, saying, "Hey, you're gonna have to look out for him,"
And maybe he thought,
but look, in his mind, he thought we saw him get to the locker, and look, I think he wanted to disappear for a little.
What else?
So we saw him get to the locker and start getting out of there real quick.
Yeah.
But then again, he was close to his home, so he tried getting back home.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, I don't know that he had it planned out that well, but.
Yeah. But either way, it makes for a damn good story, and this has been a fun ride.
It is really good.
I'm first 2 episodes.
Just let everything breathe.
It feels different, man. It really does.
And I'm so glad we're doing this rewatch again because my remembrance of it, and Answer giving me shit about it, but he's true. And look, I'm not the only fucking person.
No, you're not.
I'm not the only person
we're all
who's
guilty.
put something on
we're all
Netflix
guilty.
and has been kind of watching it, scrolling through your phone. Oh, that was cool watching it, scrolling through your phone. The next one, you fall asleep at 2 a.m., you wake up, Netflix says, "Are you still watching?" I don't know how many episodes I went through, but I wasn't focused here. And of course, we've mentioned it multiple times when we're here in the studio. It's
laser
focus. There's no noise, there's no distractions, there's nothing. And I guess I just really slept on how good this show was. I was like, when we first started this, full transparency, I was like, okay, we're gonna do this so we're caught up, right? Let's get through these shows so we're caught up. And not that I thought it was gonna be bad. But look, 2 episodes in, I'm like, holy shit! I way underestimated how badass this show is going to be. And a little selfishly, I want that. I want that energy to keep. I want him to push the envelope a little bit.
I think they will.
I want him to keep pushing the envelope.
Yeah, they keep pushing it.
It feels minus all the headshots, it does feel a little Wick-esque, the fighting styles and going through. The hallway fight was awesome. But guys, this is way exceeded my expectations for the first 2 episodes.
They've done a great job. So hopefully you're enjoying the ride right along with us. So for Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm of course Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.